Hi Capricorn, how's it going everybody? Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas and a New Year's. And I want to wish you guys all a very happy, prosperous, and healthy 2022. All right, so we're going to do your reading for the first half of January, and I'm actually going to follow it up with an oracle from the Archangel Raphael healing deck. Something that I'm bringing into my readings now for the new year, just to provide more healing and more guidance for everybody for 2022. So let's ask spirit messages, spirit guides, what messages please do you have for the sign of Capricorn, please? January 1st to the 15th, 2022. All right. Got here the Nine of Wands, the Fool card, the Five of Swords, and the Sun. This is interesting. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I was gonna say, I think that you guys are actually, I don't want to say you're better off alone, but you're leaving a situation because it's affecting your level of happiness for some of you here. You've got like a lot of conflict. It's like with this Five of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I think some of you have been I don't mean this in a damaging way, but almost afraid to leave, or not that something bad is going to happen to you if you left, but it's your own fear or your own sort of what if, the unknown, if I were to move on in life, if I were to leave a situation that I'm in. And it feels as though the person that you might be dealing with, or someone in your life, this doesn't have to be a loving relationship, this can be, or not like an intimate in that sense, it could be a friendship, it could be a family member, it could be a work employee, anybody that has it's like you're at the end of this friendship, it's like it's run its course. The Five of Swords, it's like this person is very difficult to negotiate with. It's like they win at all costs. They play dirty. They play very. I feel like someone just is not easy to deal with, and so the only way that you can move on, because it's like you're at your end. You're here. You are at the end. You're done. You're moving on from something with the Nine of Wands. Okay, and it's a matter of time. I feel like this has been lingering in your mind, in your emotions about somebody, and it's a matter of time that you drop that fear of moving on, because you realize that the only way you're ever going to come out ahead here or is to move on with the Sun card. To move on into a brand new light, to a brand new beginning, it's like sometimes some people are impossible to negotiate or to have fair conversations or have healthy. It's not healthy, the relationship. So the only way that you can do that is without feeling so drained like that Four of Swords, is by moving on, by leaving the situation. And there's the Chariot that popped up, moving on. There's the Two of Pentacles. So you have been deciding, Capricorn, you've been juggling as to when is the right time for me to hit the road. Because it like I said, this has run its course. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot, or the Sun card being Leo. So that's the thing. When I was saying like you might have had fear, it's like you're trying to make the right decision. You're trying to make a wise decision. Do I give this person time, or is this friendship just never going to grow? This friendship is never going to grow and be in a happy place. It's not going to feel, it's not a feel-good relationship. So you have to sort of rise above and feel confident and comfortable that moving on is probably a good thing. Sometimes the detaching, the severing of relationships, some people feel it's that fear, that obligation, that, oh, I've known somebody for so long, or I've been with this person for so long. And sometimes someone has to bite the bullet. And I feel like you're the one, Capricorn, at a place in your life where certain people may have to go. They may have to leave because you never feel good. You don't have a sun feeling. This is like the happiness, the happiest card of the deck. And they don't make you feel like that. It's like they cheat you out. They shortchange you. You keep trying, though. I think like with this person, you keep trying and giving them second chances and keep trying with them over and over. And you keep getting defeated. So I think you're coming to your senses here that it's not the other person sometimes. It's the fact that we allow them to treat us a certain way, right? We allow people to treat us a certain way. So it's up to us to make the change. It seems like you can't have a conversation with this person, and maybe that's the fear. It's like, I don't want to make it weird or uncomfortable by saying, look, you make me feel very out of character, out of skin. Like, you don't make me feel good when we're hanging out, or you do things that are offensive, or like I said, with this, the Five of Swords here, it's like rude or offensive, or it's like not good behavior. So you have been juggling this with the Two of Pentacles for some time, Capricorn. Two of Cups. Okay. I want to say the love is gone, actually. There's the Judgment. So Two of Cups with the Judgment. You've made that call. You're moving on. The Judgment with the Sun card. Like, there's better things that lie ahead. There's other people that will treat you well, that will appreciate your friendship. The Two of Cups, what was once there is no longer. Like, you've realized that the love just isn't there anymore. You've come to that realization. And the Judgment doesn't necessarily mean, it's not negative, but it's like your way of accomplishing or your way of negotiating is by moving on. It seems like the only option is to sort of sever those ties and move on from this person. See, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, like you're juggling the love for this person. You're juggling if there is any more friendship or love there. And it's like you're making a decision. So some of you may stay and rectify this, and some of you may go. Okay, but I feel like you're moving forward, moving onward with the Chariot, the Judgment, the Sun. There's like happier times ahead in the future, the outcome of things. The karma is like you're not going to discipline this person or confront them or blame them, because Judgment is karma. The universe will take care of their actions and how they treat others. And sometimes people need to feel the loss of good people around them to realize, to change, to grow. Seven of Cups, the Hermit card. So some of you there's a couple of things here I'm getting. You might just ghost or silence them completely with this Hermit card. But I feel like what the Hermit's really telling us here is that you've been reflecting on this more times than even necessary, probably. You've gone in and it's like every time you're with this person, or the more time you spend with this person, you get more of a reflection of the truth, okay? And emotionally, It's like, I feel like with this Seven of Cups, you've tried to make a lot of exceptions for them. You've tried to make a lot of forgiving and exceptions. You've, you know, second chances in your emotions, okay, in your own mind. And it keeps backfiring though, I feel like, Capricorn. It keeps biting you in the butt again. You've tried and tried and tried, and you've tried to forgive, but the more time you're away from this person, or the more time that you might be going in to reflect on the love or the relationship, you realize that it's time to move on. There's other fish in the sea with this Seven of Cups. There's other fish in the sea, for sure. And I honestly think that this is going to be a message. You're the first sign that I'm doing, like in terms of my list that I go through for the new year. But I feel like when I get through the list of signs, zodiac signs, I think a lot of people have learned in the last couple of years, because we've had a lot of hermit time out, that we're going to be reflecting on who's important in our life, who's with us along the new ride, the new journey, because there's no time to waste anymore with things that are not progressing or evolving for you. So I think a lot of people are going to have, whether it comes through the cards or not, I feel like this energy, Capricorn, is going to kind of spread for many people about severing things in life, being okay, because we've just learned in the last 2 years that we've been cut off from a lot of things on the spot like that, okay? We've had a lot of restrictions upon us, and we've learned to be okay. For many of us, we've learned to adapt, we've learned to adjust and create. We've recreated new opportunities in our life. We've recreated new ways of living, how to adapt and change and evolve. And at any given moment, things have been like very, very like chopping block here. It's happened depending on where you are. So I think that you've probably picked up some of the understanding of the outcome of doing that. And maybe some of you have not had the ability, or this Fool card, like the ability, there's the unknown, the fear of the unknown. It's like you're now going to be able to have more faith, like taking that leap of faith, the confidence with this Chariot card, the determination, the will to call things out, and call things out that don't serve you anymore. So it's not a harsh thing. It's a necessary thing for your well-being, for your son, for your happiness, for your future, okay? So I really feel like people have opened up a lot this last couple of years, and they've realized a lot of realization, okay? This Judgment card, karma, their karmic outcome, and other people's karmic outcomes. Everyone can behave and act as they will, right? It's free will, but what doesn't work anymore, it's time to make changes. The Lovers card in reverse. Okay. No more fun. No more fun. This person does not bring out the best in you. They don't make you feel alive. They actually probably pull you back somehow. They don't bring love into the light, into the situation. One more card here, please, and then we'll go into the Oracle, Archangel Raphael healing deck, and see what we get for the healing part. One more card, please, Spirit. What is the final thoughts, suggestions, advice you have for Capricorn, please? This is by the way, guys, any cross watchers out there, this is not an intentional or a personal hit for you. It's just an understanding, because you may be going through the same thing, and roles can be reversed here. So maybe you're both Sometimes relationships subconsciously, they know that things are not normal. They're not right. It's that Fool card. Who's going to take the leap of faith? Because some people are okay with moving on with their life. It's the natural course of life, right? So it doesn't mean that this is to attack any cross watchers that you need to be cut off. That's not the case, because maybe you're moving on from the Capricorn, but it's understanding that things serve a certain length of time or a course in our life, and that it's okay that if things aren't feeling right, that's okay. You can have wonderful people in your life and it's just not the same alignment. It doesn't even mean that they've treated you like this Five of Swords or any of that. It's just, there's nothing there to have alignment with. There's plenty of good people that I don't want to be friends with, or you don't want to be friends with, right? It doesn't mean anything bad. It's listening to your guidance, your alignment of who's good for you. King of Cups. So come from a place of love, guys. Come from a place of love, emotional stability. Understand that your decision is from a good intention, okay? The King of Cups has good intentions of love and care and kindness. But be prepared, because emotionally, this could be a little bit challenging for you. It could be a little bit maybe like fresh, something that you don't normally do in life, and something that you're not used to or know what the outcome is, right? So I think the King of Cups is showing you that you are coming from a place of self-love, okay, ultimately, and you have to do what you need to do in this life, and be around the people that serve and you serve them purpose. Okay, let's see what messages. These are impossible to shuffle. I don't know if any of you guys watch the All Signs. I've had these, I was given them a gift. I was given these as a gift over 15 years ago, and I wasn't doing tarot until this year, and I just rediscovered them, and I want to bring them into the readings, so they're just very fresh. Spirit, Archangels, actually. Let's ask the Archangels. Archangel Raphael. Call in all the Archangels. What messages do you have, please, for Capricorn? Home help, it says. Dear God and the Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in the matters regarding my family and home. So, like I said, guys, this reading doesn't necessarily have to be an intimate love, but regardless of whatever it is that you may have some challenges with, you're asking. I'm going to get the book, actually, because there's a little bit more detail to this. So it's okay to ask for help, and that's also something from the King of Cups. It might be okay to ask for help. Home help. Let's just get a little more detail here. It says, it's time to get some help with your home. Think of it as a worthy investment that pays huge dividends of increased time, energy, and vigor. Even the most capable person needs assistance. In fact, it's a sign of strength to accept help. Take a moment to daydream about what your life would be like if you had wonderful help around the house. Your unconscious mind will tell you exactly what you do and don't desire. Perhaps it's as simple as hiring a house cleaning service to handle the more difficult tasks. Or maybe this involves guidance regarding home health care workers, a home-based business, in-home instruction, or a family issue. Whatever form that help takes, you deserve it. And how interesting is that? Because how much have we been stuck in our homes, creating home businesses, doing everything from home? And where's my box? Yeah, that's very cool how that card came out. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading for the first half of January. Please hit the like and subscribe and share button if you like this video. Send over your comments. I love reading comments, and I want to wish you guys a great day. Take care. See you soon.